One of the most frequently asked questions that I get on here is how I can read more than one book at a time. So, I'm going to give you some tips on how you can successfully do this. One of the most common errors people make is when they try and read more than one book at a time, but it's in the same genre. So my first tip is to have different genres. Maybe I'll have a dark romance, and maybe I'll have a high fantasy romance. Then maybe I'll have a mystery book. It's just easier to keep track of different storylines if they're different genres. My next tip is to separate your books into different forms of reading. What I like to do is have a physical copy, and also read a book on my Kindle, and also maybe listen to an audiobook. Again, this is another way to just easily differentiate between books. My last tip is just to take things slow. No one can just learn how to read like 10 books at a time and be able to keep track of it. Start off with trying to read 2 books at a time, and then you'll learn how to do it and you can add 3. Hopefully these tips have been helpful, and hopefully you can learn something to try and help you be able to read a couple books at a time and, knock out that TBR. Bye, babes!